We're here at Media Day with Luke Larsen. Luke, so great to see you. And I know Coach Houston was bragging about you. How did things go with fall camp?
Yeah, so for the most part, I had a good run. There was probably a day or two there that I didn't perform as well as I'd like. So moving forward, I think that's something that I'll keep reflecting on to make sure I don't get comfortable.
Can you talk about what different situations, I know where they talk about hang time, what are things that kids listening right now, or folks that are maybe in high school working on their game as far as strategy for punting? I know there's a lot, but is there something that something they could take away from our interview today?
So each kicker, each punter is different. So for most kids, it is the hang time. It is making sure that you give the returner no opportunity to return it. So my ability is more based around precision placement. So I can maybe sometimes not put it up there with a lot of hang time, but place it in a way that it can't be returned. So some people that works, Australians that works a lot because we pass the ball with our feet, we don't throw it. But American kids, it is the hang time. It is making sure that you don't give anyone an opportunity to bring the ball back.
Do you feel like being from Australia and rugby being such a big in Australian football, rules football, is that an advantage you have over like a kid from America as far as maybe your footwork, your technique?
I definitely would say it is when it comes to punting, especially if we have someone like Coach Houston who wants to get an edge in every aspect of the game, especially when it comes to special teams. If we can do multiple things out of the same front or a different front, different scheme, then he's going to take that opportunity to make sure that we get the best field position. So that does give me an advantage at such a good program like this.
Out of curiosity, can you tell folks how long, is there like in addition to practice, do you work on punting? Is it like an hours and hours kind of thing, or can it come to a point where a law of diminishing returns where you can hurt your foot or you can do too much?
Yeah, so I spent the most time between May and June. I punted almost every day. And it doesn't mean full reps. It's a lot of just making sure I'm making contact with the football. So funny story, with the girlfriend, I had her out at the field and I was kicking balls to her. Even though I was 20, 30 yards, I was kicking it to her so she didn't have to move. And that just helped me with my contact on the football.
What are you looking forward to this season? I know that you've worked hard the last couple of seasons at East Carolina, but what's special about this season for you?
Obviously game one, like that's huge. I've seen the videos from back in the day when East Carolina was massive when we took it to those big programs. So to be a part of that to start the year, and then hopefully finish the year with conference championship, that'd be special.
No doubt about it. And I know one of the things with when it comes to this year with the bowl season, I think all the experts giving you guys definitely a bowl this year. How does that feel knowing that the program was so down like 4 or 5 years ago to now where the expectations, even with the national media, I think the local media has believed in you guys for the last 2 or 3 years, but what about now the national media getting some love?
Yeah, so to be honest, I haven't even noticed any of that. I've got a TV, but Netflix is more prominent now. So my only exposure to any of that is Coach Houston, and driving a standard of we're winning, let's win. If we're not here to lose, so if it's not winning, we don't want it.
So, question for you: I know you guys are working hard. Speaking of Netflix, is there something you're watching now? I know my kids, people watching Stranger Things. Is that like a show, or what do you like on Netflix?
At the moment, I don't really have Seinfeld's always a good one, but at the moment, it's put something on and fall asleep. Camp really takes it out of you.
Do you like Madden? It just came out on Friday, then Madden 23. Do you like that?
I like it, but I like watching the other guys play it because they're all too good for me.
Well, Luke, good luck to you. Very proud of you guys. I know you've worked very hard and to get to where you are, and hope you have a great season.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Everybody stand up, get your hands up, let our team know that we got they back. This is our house, this is our town, our time, breaker 19, copy that. Everybody in the stands go bananas, scream loud, baby, don't hold back. Every foot, every yard, every first down, every touchdown with the cannons blast. Get it on, get it all, get the wave going like a hurricane.